Last up tonight, Matias Zagazeta, who was a star last weekend at Terratonga. Matias, another one of M2 Competition's drivers. Matias, it sort of started off this championship pretty well for you. You were on the pace. Then there was a couple of rounds where you weren't. And then, boom, you were right on the pace last weekend. Was it last weekend a case of finally unlocking your potential in this car on those sort of circuits? Or were they just two bad rounds 2 and rounds 3?
Yeah, well, I think there was, to be honest, a lot of mistakes involved in rounds 2 and 3. The pace was always there. So in round 2, round 3, we had the potential to be up there fighting with Arvid, but a couple of mistakes, mainly in qualifying, that came my way, that really costed some great results. So yeah, I mean, it's what I'm here for, to make these mistakes now and not later on in the Formula 3 season. So it's been great also to bounce back from those hard rounds that we had in round 2 and round 3 and go to Terratonga in round 4 and fix all of those mistakes that I was making. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way I turned it around, and hopefully I can leave the championship having 3 good weekends and 2 bad ones instead of 3 bad ones and 2 good ones.
Now, qualifying this weekend, we've talked a little bit about it. It's unique in our championship, and I think it's unique in most of motorsport. We have a 3-phase session where we knock out 4, and then but that forms the grid for race 1, and then the second session, it's the last 8 that go through, and then et cetera, et cetera. Now, they're short sessions. The cars take a little bit of time to get warmed up, for you guys to get them at their best. Do you approach a session like tomorrow thinking outside of the box on setup or on your mental approach to it, or is it basically just 3 rapid qualifying sessions where you take it the same way as you would if it was a standalone 15?
Yeah, we take it as if it was just one qualifying. So we all know what we have to do. We know the procedures we have to follow. The team knows what they have to do as well. So from our side, it's just doing what we know we have to do and we can do. So getting the warm-ups right, getting 3 good laps instead of another qualifying that would be just getting 1 good lap. Now we have to do it 3 times. So yeah, we have to be really on our top game and be really focused. So yeah, feeling really comfortable, really confident for tomorrow. So should be quite exciting as well.
Matias, we kind of pride ourselves on the secret sauce here in New Zealand of the 5 weeks and the atmosphere that we can build. Not just, what we offer in terms of where we travel, but also within the teams and the drivers. It's a good, fun experience we found. And when I talk to Formula 1 drivers, they always talk about that. You seem to me like somebody who's really relished that, because it's very isolated in Europe when you're in Formula 3.
Yeah, well, I think, in Europe it's a bit different, of course. I think people keep stuff to themselves a bit more, especially between teams. I think now, because we share the paddock together for 5 weeks in a row, we sort of start becoming friends with everyone, and you start meeting new people, meeting the other drivers. And I think it's something really great off the track as well. We do a couple of activities with drivers from other teams as well. So it's just great. It's great to have a bit of fun, to enjoy also a bit the country, which I think is fantastic. And the people also are great. So it's been really nice bonding also at the track.
Terratonga, there were 2 race starts with you beside Arvid. Let's say on the New Zealand Grand Prix, you're on the front row with him. What are you going to do different?
I know what I have to do. So it's all about getting a good start. And then, of course, in this track, I think there's more opportunities to overtake. So we'll have to fight a bit more as well. But yeah, I know what I have to do. I first of all need to hopefully be on pole position for the Grand Prix. That would be a bit easier. So and then just do what we've been doing the whole season. I think the starts have been pretty good for the whole year. So just keep doing what I'm doing.
Well, we're very excited to see how you go tomorrow, Matias, and for the rest of the weekend. And it's great to have you as part of the 69th Grand Prix. Go well. We'll be back tomorrow with a roundup of qualifying and the first race, and we'll join you then.
Do you want to sum up in Spanish?
Yeah, so just talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Bueno, ¿qué tal a todos? Bueno, se acerca el último fin de semana ya de aquí en Nueva Zelanda, el campeonato, el Grand Prix, que es la carrera más importante. Espero que todos desde casa me puedan apoyar. Estoy muy feliz también y muy agradecido con todos ustedes. Así que nada, voy a intentar de dar un buen resultado, una buena carrera para tenerle una alegría a todos ustedes. Muchas gracias.